Donald Trump has clarified on his alleged remarks about Haiti, El Salvador and African countries. His clarification came after he called immigration people from these countries an unacceptable term, which you can see on your screens. He said in his clarification, and I quote, "Never said anything derogatory about Haitians other than what Haiti is, obviously a very poor and troubled country. Never said take them out. It's made up by Democrats. I have a wonderful relationship with Haitians, probably should record future meetings. Unfortunately, no trust," unquote. Earlier, talking about immigrants in the United States, Trump was quoted as having said, and I quote again, "Why are we having all these people from the words which are unacceptable," and he says that the people from such countries come here, unquote. Media reports say that Trump made the remarks at a closed-door meeting with lawmakers on Thursday when he was presented a proposal to restore protection for immigrants. Trump wanted to know why the U.S. should accept such immigrants after lawmakers suggested a visa lottery idea. He suggested the U.S. should get more people from countries like Norway. Meanwhile, Haiti has expressed shock at Trump's alleged remarks and has summoned the top U.S. diplomat in the country for an explanation. Trump has also attracted strong condemnation from other quarters. The United Nations Human Rights Office described the comment as racist. UN Human Rights spokesperson Rupert Colville said, and I quote, "There is no other word one can use but racist. You cannot dismiss entire countries and continents whose population were not white are therefore not welcome."
Him calling African countries shithole is really very bad. I think every African country should just learn from this and probably just stay in their country and work with their resources. And I'm very much sure things will get better.
Country neither is Haiti or any other country in distress, and it is extremely offensive for President Trump to make statements about other countries that are really not complementary of the U.S.'s position or policy positions on those countries. And it's unfortunate that he makes those statements.
I am honestly so shocked. Shit countries, like, has he ever been to this country to call it a shit country? Seriously, has he seen the achievements that Africans have done in his country to start saying that we come from a shit country? I honestly don't agree with him in any way.
Also, we earlier spoke to Sophia Dengo's WION correspondent. Let's listen in.
These are very heavy and offensive words. Is Trump like that, or is Trump responding to some of his electoral basis and therefore who's calling for less immigrants and more jobs for Americans? What is there a strategy behind it? What is it?
Well, from the perspective of Africans, in September of 2017, Trump had a completely different message. He hosted a number of African leaders in New York after the UN General Assembly, and he used much softer words and more encouraging words, talking about a, quote, partnership and a peace of prosperity and a range of economic issues, partnering in areas of trade and looking at Africa as a potential ground with which America could find its economic, next economic might, along with other parts of the world like Asia. However, now what we are seeing and the reaction that's coming out of a country like Nigeria, where we are now, and the greater African, countries, is really one of shock. The African Union has put out a statement really saying that they are, alarmed, and these are contemptuous terms in which Africa is being addressed. There are over 2 million African migrants living in the U.S. Many of those are from Nigeria, about 300,000, and many other parts of Africa. And this sort of rhetoric has not come across very well, especially with the African Union, saying that this is much too harsh and goes beyond or transcends beyond, diplomacy, and really speaks to the heart of the leadership of the United States, and really demanding an apology at this time, although the Nigerian government has not really openly said anything as being part of this greater African Union, really alarmed by these remarks by Donald Trump, and really hoping that the Trump administration will come out and address these issues directly.